Welcome back to Module 2 on Unleashing Your Creativity in Marketing. In this module, we'll discover the tactics to move your potential resident through the pipeline. We're going to learn these tactics for each of the stages of the buyer's journey. We're also going to discover how to apply these tactics and identify which tactics are best for your strategy. Let's dive right in. What is the difference between a strategy and a tactic? The difference between a strategy and a tactic lies in their scope, the level of detail, and time frame. A strategy is a high-level plan that guides your direction and long-term goals and how you plan on accomplishing them. Tactics, however, are specific actions and methods used to implement your strategy and achieve short-term objectives. Let's discover tactics to move your potential resident through the pipeline. In the awareness stage, there are several tactics to use to build awareness of your business and services. Let's start with SEO. With SEO, you have on-page, off-page, and technical. On-page. The goal of on-page SEO is to keep people in your website page. I hope you understand your website is the billboard to your business. If you have not updated your website in the past 3 years, you must consider this. It's an outdated and ineffective website. The content and graphics alone may not be speaking to your potential residents. You want to keep the content fresh and up to date on the page. On page is simply what it says. It is the information on your website. It is how the words on the page are used to help with ranking. How do we keep people on the page and engaging with our content? You can use videos, chatbots, blogs, strong calls to action. Education and engaging content will help them solve their problems. Off-page. These are resources that have information that is not necessarily on your website. Some examples are your Google business profile, your organic social, directories. You want to make sure that these are optimized and that people are engaging with you on your off-page resources. Technical SEO. The technical aspects of your website is so vitally important to your business. If your site speed is slow and your site is not secure or mobile friendly, Google will not rank you and you will not have a good user experience. Don't assume that all this is in place. Most senior living organizations I start with don't have this in place, so this is where we always start. Tactic 2 is digital advertising. There are several ways to do digital advertising. Let's start with Google advertising. Google advertising can be very effective. You can run different campaigns for search, display, video, smart campaigns, and more. Facebook ads. This is a way to reach thousands of people with low cost. This can open the doors to potential customers. Some ads are used for these campaigns. Brand awareness and traffic ads, as well as messenger ads. These can all be a great way to target a wider audience. Tactic 3 is traditional marketing. Traditional marketing can be very useful. Direct mail can be a great way to nurture leads. But do not just send a direct mail piece and forget it. This process is important to convert a mail piece to a lead. You always want to use a QR code in a direct mail piece. You want your QR code to go to a resource such as a landing page that provides another resource to a form. A form then can give you all of their information. They get a personalized thank you form and a personalized email. You can begin to nurture them and build a relationship with them. Let's move to the consideration phase. Tactic 1 in this phase is our email marketing strategy. Email marketing is a great strategy to continue to build credibility and a relationship with the potential customer. You want to move the visitor to a market qualified lead. You're moving them along the pipeline through this simple strategy. Promotion of senior living is really about building relationships. You want to build that trust and credibility. An email strategy allows you to do this with potential customers and move them to market qualified leads. Let's talk a bit more about your email marketing campaign. There are several ways to engage with your prospects. First is through welcome emails. You need to nail that welcome email. Maybe in the first response, you're getting a guidebook or an ebook, or just a contact us form. The first email you send to new leads sets the tone for everything that follows. So make sure you get it right. The first step to keeping your lead engaged is to greet them. Whether they've just requested information or simply signed up for your newsletter or even scheduled a tour, your customer has shown that they are interested in you and building that relationship. Now it's your turn to make that move. Tactic 2, keep customers engaged with ongoing email campaigns. Once you've turned a customer into a lead, you need to keep them engaged with your products, your services, and your brand. Take a more strategic approach to keeping your customers engaged. This is where your email content really needs to add value to their experience and your brand. Tactic 3. Another great way to build trust in the consideration phase is using resources that come from landing pages. As your potential resident is considering your community, you want to provide them with resources that are relevant to their decision. In doing this, you can provide them with checklists, educational topics, webinars, specialized tours, guides, and so much more. When doing so, you'll want to use marketing automation that sends them to a landing page in which they fill out a form. You'll want to thank them and email follow-up with them, always providing more relevant information. Last is tactics for the decision stage. This is when you need to sell. Be responsive, personal, and continue to deliver value. It's important that you lead score these leads so that you know the engagement you have with them as well as how far they are in the journey. Use your sales enablement tools to personalize your sale, as well as build a relationship with them. This is essential for the success of the sale. One tool to use is virtual sales. This is a way you can be personal and available to them. Personalize your email and your videos. Do a Zoom call, send a recording. These are ways that you can build a relationship with your prospects. Thanks so much for listening in on Module 2. I want you to think about these tactics you're using in the awareness stage, the consideration stage, and the decision stage. What stage can you improve upon, and how will you do this? See you in Module 3.